Good morning, Web Spider. Today's Friday. It is September 15th, and I am coming to you live from Mrs. Pate's kindergarten classroom, where they are already busy. The bell just rang. They are putting their things away. They are getting ready and to do their morning work, and they're doing an awesome job. I get to start the day with bucket fillers, which is one of my favorite things to do. It was kind of exciting this week because Mrs. Clendenny was able to read bucket fillers in the cafeteria when we had lots of visitors. Lots of parents were visiting for the book fair. Just a reminder, today's the last day to shop at the book fair during the school day, during your recess time. But tonight, we're going to talk about what's exciting that's going on tonight. The book fair will be open tonight as well. So a bucket filler shout out to Savannah Chapman from Mrs. David. Savannah persevered and successfully passed all the quizzes in that quiz. She knows all her facts. Way to go. Whoop, whoop. Haley Griffin from Mrs. Honeycutt. Haley has been responsible by doing her work and studying at home on her own. Woo, way to go, Haley. Her hard work is paying off. She had perfect scores on her spelling, phonics, and dictation tests this week. Her brain is growing. Way to go, Miss Haley. Zamian Golden from Mrs. Honeycutt. Zamian has worked hard during his independent workstations this week. He is completing his work, and he's showing me how smart he can be. Keep up the good work, Zamian. To Mackenzie Spongberg from Mrs. Honeycutt. Mackenzie's such a wonderful helper in my classroom. She helps keep this room organized and running smoothly. I can always count on her to do it right. She also helps her friends whenever they need help on their work. Thank you, Mackenzie. Way to go, Miss Mackenzie Spongberg. To Kaylee Whitaker from Mrs. Rector. Kaylee is always cheerful and ready to help. She listens respectfully, and she is a great example for others. And our final bucket filler shout out today goes to Xavier Crossan from Mrs. Rector. Xavier is a caring friend who gives hugs or kind words to his classmates when they are sad. What a caring little individual. Well, today is the 15th, and we have not only a bucket filler in the house, but she also has a birthday today. So happy birthday shout out to Mackenzie Spongberg, who's in Mrs. Honeycutt's class. Tomorrow, Xavier Crossan and Mathis Wesley from Xavier Crossan has a birthday tomorrow from Mrs. Rector's class. And then we have one on Monday, it looks like. But I talked to him today because he said he was celebrating this weekend. So Tristan Dodson from Mrs. Bartram's class and Nathan Heyman from Mrs. McGuire's class are going to have birthdays on Monday. And I'll probably give a shout out again. But I know Tristan's celebrating with his family this weekend. So I'll give you a quick early birthday shout out. How's that? Can you do it? Yes, you can. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera on to Mrs. Pate's classroom. They're just going to be sitting in their seats. But I'm going to ask you guys, does anybody know what exciting event is taking place at Webb School tonight, and you can come with your families? Does anybody know what's going on?
The movie.
It's the movie. Okay, so it's called Movie Under the Stars. And in case you guys don't know what that is, we hang this great big tarp on the side of the building, and we watch the movie outside. It is so much fun. So much fun. We have games. You get to play games before the movie starts as we're waiting for it to get kind of dark outside. And you can bring blankets and lawn chairs. We've got hot dogs for sale and popcorn. And so you can eat dinner and watch the movie Under the Stars with your family tonight. And I want everybody to come. I may even bring Junior, my dog, tonight. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how he's behaving when I get home, but he really likes the kids. So if Junior's being good, I'm going to bring Junior tonight so you guys can all meet him when you come to Movie Under the Stars. How's that? That sound good? Okay, so Movie Under the Stars is tonight. Then next Monday after school, we have an after-school movie. So we are just like movie mania here at Webb lately, aren't we? Okay. But hopefully I'll see you tonight. It's a lot of fun to come back to school when school is over, watch a movie outside. The book fair will be open. So if you didn't get to buy anything this week, maybe you could bring mom or dad or grandma or grandpa tonight and go to the book fair. So at this time, will you guys stand with me? We're going to stand. We're going to close our eyes. And we're going to have a moment of silence. And before we do our pledge, I just want to make sure that all of Mrs. Pate's class sees themselves on announcements today. So I'm just going to go around. Make sure you see your face in that screen, okay? If you see your face in that screen, that means we are filming you right now. And when you watch announcements in a few minutes, you'll get to see yourself, okay? You can open your eyes. Thank you for doing that moment of silence so nicely. Some of you are still doing it. I appreciate that. Okay, make sure you can see yourself. And there you go. You see yourself on there? Do you see yourself? Oh, okay. And I'm going to hold my little flag up right here. Will you guys do the pledge with me this morning, this direction? Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, while I've got you standing, before you sit, can Mrs. Pate's class, when you're doing something like your morning work and you get to a rough spot, can you tell yourself, I can do it? Can you do that? On the count of three, let's say, I can do it. 1, 2, 3. I can do it. Okay, now you can sit. Did you hear that? Mrs. Pate's class has optimism. They believe in themselves. They believe that even if something's hard, that they can do it. And you need to believe that too, because we all hit things. I call them brick walls because it's really hard to climb a brick wall. So you have to figure out what you're going to do to get over that wall. And that's just putting your thinking cap on, calming down, trying again, asking for help, growing that brain. Let's do our creed and have a fabulous Friday. You guys ready? I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody, somebody special. Oh, and I even loved how they emphasized everybody, because I usually do that on the announcements, don't I? Kindergarten, Mrs. Pate's class. I am so impressed. Already know the whole creed. You have memorized the whole Webb creed. Your brains are growing. I cannot wait to see everything that you learned this year. Great job. Make it a great day in the Webb, guys. Make sure you are doing it.